Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Star Agent Starco Gaming here, back with another Marvel Future Fight video. Guys, make sure to check the description below the video for the link to our giveaways, and don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content to show your support to the channel. So guys, 5.15 patch details. Now some people are probably like, where the beep is the update? Well, we are still waiting on that to release. It's 5:15 in some countries, guys. Well, in UTC time, which the game is actually based on, but the update is not available yet. I was kind of holding up on this video, guys, too, because I thought the update was coming out at daily server reset, and it didn't happen. So I decided to cover the patch note, guys, and we're going to talk about what's in here and what's to come. Now, what a version of the update is this is going to be, I have no clue. It's probably going to be like 5.0.5, something like that. It's not going to be 5.1. I highly doubt it, since it's not a complete update. There's no maintenance. There's just a server patch from stuff that was already introduced in the game in prior patches, pretty much. So let's go with the notice here, guys. Greetings, agents. CM Fragment back again with some wonderful news. We want to cherish the memories of Avenger Endgames within Marvel Future Fight. We would like to introduce the second part of the Avengers Endgame update. If they can call that a second part, because it's so small, we don't call that a second part in my opinion, but that's just me. We've added rescue to help Iron Man in times of need. Well, Iron Man is dead, bro. Get your facts straight. Thor gets a new uniform, sweeping enemies with both Stormbreaker and Jolnir, I cannot say that name, and his fat belly, probably a mug full of beer too, something like that. We also have prepared a new uniform for Captain Marvel, the protector and bringing of peace throughout the galaxy. And to welcome the new uniforms during the event of Avengers Endgame, we also have added a new uniform collection with the theme of Marvel's Avenger Endgame. We are also preparing some enhancement to our characters from Marvel Avengers Endgame update, as we announced back in our latest last notice 4:30. We will inform you as soon as possible when the details are confirmed. So pretty much, guys, they're telling us that next update is actually going to be a rework of the initial endgame update. That's pretty much what they're telling us, which actually fit, because after Infinity, not Infinity War, but Endgame Part 2, guys, the next big update to come is actually Spider-Man Far From Home. I doubt that they're going to do a big update between both of them. So I think that next month in June, we're going to get a small update like we're getting right now, to just adjust some of the endgame stuff, in my opinion. See all the new characters in uniform in this upcoming update on 5:15. No time, no date. So either it's going to be US time tonight, like they did it in the past with the classic uniform for Loki and Hawkeyes last year. They did it they released the update around, like, I think it was 7 p.m. Central Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm guessing it's going to be something similar to that they're going to do, since the update is not released yet. So if you haven't used your BO sub yet, hold it off so you can actually use it on rescue once you get released. Now, if you see by the time that a few hours before daily reset that the update did not come live yet, well, use your BO sub before you lose it, obviously. So first, one new character guide. The new CEO of Stark Industries, Pepper Potts, finally joined the battlefield in her debut suit, Rescue. Okay, so she's hero, she's blast, she's female, ability, machine, leadership, and available in Get 20 Biometrics Daily, so BO sub, obviously. Leadership applied to all eyes. Activation rate when HP is below 30%. Create a shield that is 20% of max HP for 5 seconds. I guess that's going to be pretty decent for Island Conquest. This is the only game mode I can see this leadership being useful, that's for sure. Tier 1 passive activation rate when HP below 99% applied to self. Increase all speed by 30% for 1 second and 3% recovery on max HP for 1 second with a cooldown time of 1 second. So you get very fast and pretty much it's like the healing factor in addition to have the speed increase. Tier 2 passive. Apply to self, 20% increase to all attack and defense of summon characters. 45% increase of energy attack. That's a huge buff for herself. And increase damage, skill damage by 32%, bonus damage by 15%. Now if we go with the regular skill. First skill, nothing special, just energy damage and energy attack. Second skill, we have a 2-second stun with some damage. Third skill, we have 2-second stun. Recovery rate plus 5% increase of recovery rate. Summon illusion with 45% of the summoner's stats. Guards against 5 hits. Super armor for 3 seconds. All defense increase for 3 seconds. So a huge skill here. And increase your healing you actually receive from your tier 2 passive. Skill number 4, we have applied to enemies, stun for 2 seconds and increase all attack by 25%. Speed by 1%, critical rate by 25%, and remove incapacitation for 7 seconds with a 7 seconds cooldown with max skill cooldown. So that's a skill we will want to use on cooldown, obviously. And the last skill we have applied to enemies, enemies. Typo! Okay, stun for 2 seconds, applied to self, super armor. And all defense plus 20% for 5 seconds, 50% chance for immunity to all damage for 5 seconds. This is based on skill level 1, so probably have 100% chance for immunity to all damage for 5 seconds. The cooldown on this one is 8.5 seconds, so a long cooldown, but looks like a very strong skill. So she's going to be hard to kill. She has a lot of good survivability and ability. Survivability skills there. That's easier to say that one that way. So I'm guessing she's gonna be very good for Shadowland and Alliance Conquest. Now we're gonna see the power of those skills in World Boss Ultimate. Probably, I don't think she's a female blast, so she has no room in Alliance Battle Extreme since no restrictions. The only day it's already covered by so many characters. So a potential of these characters will be AC, Shadowland, and World Boss Ultimate, but we still have to test all of that. But as soon, guys, as soon as the characters is released, I'm putting my Mega Tier 2 ticket on it, and we're gonna be doing a rescue character review as soon as possible, guys. Now, next we have 3 uniforms. The newly joined Avengers, Captain Marvel and Thor God of Thunder, are back again with new looks and abilities. The new uniform have been added to show the power of these 2 characters from Marvel Avenger Endgame. Okay, so we have Captain Marvel Endgame. Apply to self, decrease damage received by 20 from super villain type characters by 10%. Increase damage dealt to super villain type characters by 15%. Decrease all damage received by 5% and change effects of energy absorption. The uniform is 1050 crystal. Then we have the Thor Fat Thor uniform and the team suit uniform. Same skill, different look. You're gonna have a skinny Thor as team suit and a fat Thor with the oboe Thor pretty much. Apply to self, increase lightning damage by 15%, decrease all damage received by 15%. Price is 1050 crystal. And don't forget that when you buy a uniform like the Marvel Avenger in-game uniform for Thor, if you buy the team suit after, you get a 5% all attack bonus, and the uniform actually costs you a reduced amount. If I'm not mistaken, it was 630 or 640 crystal when the uniform on sale when you buy the second Synergy uniform. The 3 new uniform will be sold at a discounted price during the event. You can check the uniform of the Marvel Universe menu by going to the uniform room. Captain Marvel Marvel Avenger Endgame uniform will have uniform synergy with Captain Marvel uniform. Man, that's some Marvel, right? So basically, the fact that this new uniform for Captain Marvel has a synergy, if you already own the previous Captain Marvel movie uniform, the 1050 crystal become 600, 630 or 640 crystal and give you synergy. Will the skill be different on both uniform? I have no freaking clue. We have no clue since we cannot see the skill changes here. But the thing is that it's gonna be a cheaper uniform for sure. Personally, I'm probably gonna get the Captain Marvel uniform and the Fat Thor uniform, and we're gonna test them. Even though my Captain Marvel is still tier 2, working on that, guys. We're still gonna take a quick look at if the skill are changed on that uniform. We have a new uniform collection here. The bonus, if you own all the team suits, you get 150 biometrics. If you own the, well, to mythical, if you own all the team suit number 2, 1 million gold. Avenger Endgame number 1, 300 Normstorm Chaos Avengers Endgame number 2, 300 Anti-Black Matter. So not much, actually quite disappointing here in my opinion. We have 11 more characters that can realize their potential. Most of them are actually useless. Rescue, we don't know if Rescue is going to be good, but she cannot be worse than every other characters in here. Gamora, don't care. Red Skull, don't care. Drax, don't care. Vision with his rework coming in about 6 months. We go with the time frame that we got Hyperion rework. It's actually worded for in the future. Falcon's actually not that bad. It's probably the strongest characters in this list so far if you exclude Rescue because we have no clue. Crossbone, trash. Wong, trash. Enchant 1, not much damage. Good leadership, good tier 2 passive for your team, but worth getting to level 70? No way. Valkyrie? No way. Shuri? Yes. Shuri is actually about the same power than Vision in damage output. She can actually hold her own, so I'm guessing at level 70 she'll be warded. So my guess here, guys, the 4 characters I actually recommend you if you have extra mats to get those characters to level 70 will be Rescue, Vision, Shuri, and Falcon. This is the only 4 characters in this list that I think that are worth getting to level 70. Other fixes: an issue with Ant-Man, Marvel Avengers, Endgame, and Team Suit Uniform active 5 skills. PIM disc has been fixed. Fix an issue where non-target spell effects were not being applied correctly. And Captain America, Avenger, Endgame, and Team Suit Eric Charge skill has been fixed. Thank you. No date, no hours, nothing. So obviously, guys, this is a very small update. Personally, as a YouTuber, I am really disappointed in this update. That really leaves me with like no content to cover, which sucks. I love to have a lot of content to cover to be able to, release a bunch of video and have fun with you discussing about those characters, guys. But pretty much, I'm left down with Rescue, Captain Marvel uniform, if there's any changes from the skills, and Thor uniform, which is almost nothing. It's going to take me like 3 hours after the update is released, and I'm going to be done reviewing the whole update, which is actually a huge letdown. Where's Okoye? Where's M'Baku? Where the tier 3 of the month? We have no tier 3 this month, so I am really disappointed about that, guys. It's nice for free-to-play players that they don't have too much coming for them, but for most players that actually spend a little bit of money in the game and want new stuff all the time, those people are really let down. And YouTubers pretty much are going to be lacking content to cover in the following weeks, sadly. But anyway, that is the update we're getting. At least it is not a expensive update because all you need is a bio sub to get Rescue and the other uniform. If you don't have Crystal, you just need a little bit of Crystal, which is totally easy to farm in my opinion. So a very cheap update, guys. A very small update, and hopefully we're gonna enjoy Rescue, because if Rescue is not good, well, that's gonna be the worst update since the Ultimate, in my opinion. But if Rescue is good, well, that'll be a little bit better, but still mega letdown for me personally, guys. So let me know what you guys think of this update coming, guys. Your idea of when we're actually gonna get the update too, that will be awesome. Again, don't forget to hit the sub and like button if you enjoy the content, show your support to the channel. And on that, Star Agent Starco Gaming is out.